This video is presented by EA Game Changers. If you're curious what this means, you can always read more details in the description. But in this case, EA covered my Lyft and hotel so I could check out Anthem for a couple days at EA headquarters. My gameplay impressions here may not be representative of the gameplay you'll see in the final game next month. Hi all, Ash here. You may have noticed that this isn't part of my Anthem series. Technically, I'm allowed to talk more about the quests in Anthem starting today, however, I didn't want to rush a commentary out. I think that'd be very unfair to you, as it'd basically be a very poorly thought out rush job. Instead, I will share my opinions on what I played after the VIP demo is done. Or if you want, you can join me on my Anthem livestream on Friday for some off-the-cuff opinions. As the VIP demo is out Friday, I'm here to share my top tips on playing Anthem. Some make sense, others even I didn't know until I played a couple times later. And if you think you're too pro for this game already, well, feel free to watch the fresh gameplay from the quest See in the Dark, a quest later given to you by Matthias. Anyway, yes, tips! Let's get started. Go through all the options before playing. Motion blur, bullet impact sounds, VoIP, sensitivity, colorblind filters, and more. This is an extremely visual game, and thankfully BioWare has included a lot of different options to help players adjust. If you end up playing Interceptor, talking from personal experience, not taking off motion blur can be extremely nauseating. Also, I highly suggest bumping up your brightness 3 clicks. When the weather is storming or you're in a cave, sometimes the lighting is way too accurate that you can't see well. It helps, especially if you're flying. Check your mailbox. I believe this should be active when you play, but when you pull up the quest log, you'll see on the menu Mailbox. It's very similar to what we have seen in Mass Effect and Dragon Age, where your fellow agents or non-romantic interests will send you messages. I didn't even realize this was a thing while I was playing, as there's no notifications when they come in. Sometimes you get funny quips or a sad drunk text or two. No spoilers, but check your mailbox. It adds a lot more value to the quest and to the folks that you talk to. Don't be afraid to play on easy. Flying takes a bit to get used to, especially since each javelin flies a bit differently. Interceptor is all about balancing the triple jump and dash while you're flying, whereas the Colossus is all about dealing with the fact that you're a huge, big chunk of metal flying through the sky. Free play tends to get difficult whenever you have a bunch of sentinel jerks needing rescue, or you have a bunch of scars on your trail. Use a controller, if you want. I know I might get flamed for this, but personally I suggest using a controller for this game instead of a keyboard. It is a lot easier, and this comes from a person who plays PC. Not to say keyboard doesn't work well, but much like Dark Souls or Yakuza, it feels significantly more natural if you use a controller. Play the objective. Similar to the idea of playing on easy, if the game is too hard for you to play on any difficulty, focus on the objective. I noticed while I was playing that I could easily skip some very agonizing gameplay if I dashed to grab those shiny echoes, use my ultimate to rush and kill the target, or run away to the next checkpoint. Sometimes you don't have to kill everything on sight, and the game usually doesn't penalize you for rushing through. Oh, and also, sometimes the items at the end of the quest far outweigh the drops you get mid-mission. That's everything I got. Thanks for watching. And if you stuck with me this far in, grats. Here's some codes for a few of you to play the VIP demo this weekend. For everyone else, I'll also be playing it live on twitch.tv/ash/ASHE. Feel free to stop by. I'll be giving my own walkthrough of Anthem and can share impressions and answer your questions, so long as I'm allowed to. I'm not allowed to share any story spoilers. Sorry. Take care, everyone. I'll be back soon here as well. Like, subscribe, all the things. Follow me on Twitter as well. That helps. See you soon, and funeral and unsol.